Shift Podcast, where we strive to shift the culture. You heard? I got a very special guest with me today, y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself to him, brother.
What's going on, man? It's from Lexington, Kentucky, man. Big Bucci, a.k.a. Slime Bucci. I know what it is, man. Reside from the east side, man. You know what's happening. Appreciate you having me on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. He said reside from the east side. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let him know where he's from. You feel me? I feel that, though. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
I'm an aspiring artist. Genre rap that's going on right now. Like, I respect everyone that's working. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I respect them because it's money being spent for them to do it. So I can't say that I don't respect it. I just think a lot is criggity crap. It's
Facts,
crap.
Though. Facts. Man, I changed what I listen to, bro. A lot of times I don't even listen to rap.
So it's like I came home and I was telling my homegirl, because she was asking me, okay, you got your 5-year plan? Because I asked her, we was dealing with each other at that moment. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I don't want to get involved with anyone unless you have a 5-year plan. We don't want to be, and I'm not meaning in a relationship or anything like that. I mean building as a brand, because she had something going on with herself,
right,
like as far as a brand. But I was like, I don't want to be in the same place that I'm in, and I can't have you be in the same place you're in, because that creates friction between us. When you see that we've both been grinding, then it's like I've got there. It might not make you mad. It might make you sad and not want to work. Right. But I don't want that.
Right.
So unless we boom. So like I said, there's no artist here, because salute to Divine Karama. He's been grinding in music. He's one of the few that's been grinding in music. And I'm talking about he's always had the motion. But like when I came home, I put that fire up under them guys' asses, because they was like ain't no way he came home fresh out. Like, how did he do that? What is he doing? Like, what's he doing? And it wasn't even and I ain't even gonna front. A lot of people was
that 5-year plan.
They was grabbing it. Yeah, they was grabbing it. But see, the difference between me and a lot of these guys is a lot of these guys have never created opportunities for artists. That I've created an opportunity for 80 to 90% of these artists. And if anyone tells you no, he didn't, they're a lie, because I have it documented. Wow. From events to appearances, whatever it is. Because see, me, I know that it can be there, but I don't have that crab in a bucket mentality. State of mind. Man. If you shining, if me and you got a podcast and you blow, man, I'm gonna come ask you, how'd you do it? If I've been grinding this way, how'd you do it? Man, let me shine. You know, and if it costs me to do it, I'll pay you to do that. Exactly. Like, a lot of people don't understand. I got a friend, he's a barber, black barber, master barber, one of the coldest. He didn't know how to cut white hair, Caucasian people's hair. Guess what he did? He wouldn't pay the woman, what was it, a $6,500 or $7,500? To coach him for 3 months every day. And now guess what he's doing?
Cutting white people hair.
He's traveling doing it.
Man, I gotta tell you, you right. I'm gonna touch on a few points. You 100% right on the crab in the bucket mentality, bro. If you eat, we all eat. If I eat, we all eat. You know what I'm saying? There's no distinction between, you know, somebody having they hand in their own pocket and not giving out something to the community. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna get into that. Keep going though.
No, let's get into it.
We can get into it, but go ahead. Keep going. My bad. I didn't mean to stop you.
You good? But yeah, that crab in the bucket mentality, bro, is the worst. It's the worst, man.
Yeah, it's just like, and people keep asking me, well, why did you move? Because now, currently, I'm not on social media anymore. And I consider social media, I do not consider Instagram social media.
What you consider?
It's big networking program. It's networking program, because guess what? It goes outside of your city. You meet new people. Facebook, you can have 5,000 friends, and all 5,000 of those friends will be in your city. And you know them. And then me, people like to say I'm likable, but I'm a knowable guy. Like, a lot of people know me from the stuff that I've done. So it's like me, and I'm not confrontational. Like if you walked up to me and you was like, hey, Bucci, man, what's up? It happens to me all the time. Malls, stores, grocery stores. They go, Bucci, I'm a fan, whoop, whoop, and it's, what's up, man, whoop, whoop, and it's, what you got going on? I'll hold a conversation with you. I have no problem with that if I have the time.
Right.
I have no problem holding a conversation with you.
Right.
But a lot of, like, I came off of social media because, like, I recognized in this city, it's the people that say I'm not in competition with nobody are in competition with everybody. And guess what? That's a woman's trait, because these are the facts. Only women do the hey girl, hey, and then let them walk off and be like, I don't like that bitch. That's a woman's trait.
Facts.
That's a woman's trait. But guess what? I've found more males here do that than females. And it's crazy to me.
Wow. Damn.
I don't know. So that was one of the reasons, like, I came off of social media. One of the reasons why I moved. I do love my city. I love my hood. I love everybody's hood, believe it or not, because when you go back to our events and everything that we've thrown, I have the track record. I've done something in every hood, for every hood. I don't do it to brag about it. This is what I grew up knowing. You know, I was locked up with a guy named Colin Carpenter. Shout out to him. He's inactive now. You know, people know where he was when he was in the penitentiary. Man, he was one of the guys.
One of them.
He was one of the guys, and he was a top guy. It's crazy because I went and did 8 years in the penitentiary, and when he came in, he had came from doing 15 years flat in the feds, but he came to the state. And he was my cellie for 2 years, and he taught me so much. He taught me so much about just not feeding into the energy, your 5-year plan. What are you gonna do when you get there? What have you done for your community? I don't care how gangster you are. Guess what? I got 12, 13, and I'm hypothetically speaking. I'm over exaggerating when I'm saying this, but I got 15 bodies. You a gangster? Oh, you a gangster. I got 15 bodies and wasn't caught for none of them. What makes you more gangster than me?
Well, shit.
You know, I sold this much. No, and you're in here for that, and I sold this much though.
Right.
What makes you more gangster than me?
Right.
And he told me something that changed my life. He was like, at the age that I was, he said, if I was in the beginning of my bit and I heard and I knew how good you had life, but you chose the street life, he said, I would have stuck at ice picking you. That's what he told me. And he looked me in my eyes and he said it. Now you got to remember, this is a 58 to 59-year-old man. And I'm knowing what his track record's like, and I'm knowing what kind of gangster he would, and I know really what he did. He told me I would have put the blade in you. If I was at the beginning of my federal bit, because then he had been in 18 years. He said if I was in the beginning of my bit,
damn,
I would have put that ice pick in you. And I said, why? He said, because you had everything that I didn't have.
Wow.
And that changed my life. Because we shared a cell together. This is a guy I got to go to sleep around. Every day after that, I hit the loop with him, and you know, it wasn't a fair thing. It was a learning lesson. Like, hey, bro, you took so much stuff for granted. And I've been locked, and I was locked up for 8 years. He told me this story when I was 4.5 years in. So before that 4.5 years, I was still in my negative way of thinking. I was still in, I'm going to get back out there and do this. I'm going to get back out there and get that money. And he told me, and when he used to tell me something, he said, yeah, you can get back out there and get that money, but what are you going to do for your community? You taking away from, and I told him, you know, now, and he changed my whole look of, hey, I'm not going to go back out there and do that, but I'm still going to do something for my community. And that's how he came at me, man. Real talk. And he's still my friend to this day. Wow. Yeah, he's in Cairo, Illinois right now.
Now, have you told him that he changed your life?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I tell this story in school and everything. Like, so when I mentor the kids, Brother Damon Harmon and Divine will tell you, I got the craziest story I tell the young boys. When I go into a room and I see them young boys sitting around the table and they got their arms crossed and all that, and they look gangster, they got their Jordans on, I say, man, who your bro is? And the thing is our meetings be confidential, but you know, even though they don't care, but they be confidential, but they're the teachers is outside of it, so they speak more freely. So I'd be like, who your homeboy, who your bruh is? You got a bruh, you got a homie? Him right there, cross it. Like, yes, your dog. Okay, y'all gang. What y'all rep? You feel what I'm saying? Because people see my name and they think like, and ain't even what they think. It's what they know, what they can look up. Right. So they see my name and they be like, and they idolize that. And that's what we really don't realize. And I'll be like, oh, that's your partner. That's gang. And I tell them. Now, and it's one more thing that I ask them because it's a trick to how I do it. I say, you got a girl? Okay. And most of them be like, nah, I don't love these. I don't. But there's those ones that be like, yeah. I'll be like, yeah, you love her? Be like, yeah. And I get in the ear. And I'll be like, hey, dude gonna fuck your bitch.
Soon as you hit the
dude gonna fuck your bitch. Look, and I'm not trying to turn them away from each other. Right. What I'm trying to do is prepare them for these things that you may run into in the future. Yeah. Because guess what? They may not change tomorrow. They might not change next week. They may not change next year. But me, myself, I've experienced people that I thought was solid for 30 years. Man. And get to that moment and they do the most disloyal shit to me.
Man, who you telling, bro?
So I give them that and I'll be like, oh, yes, as gang. And then when you die, they ain't gonna give your mama no money.
Facts.
Like that, you ain't gonna give your mama no money when you dead broke. When you girl get kicked out of your crib and he's balling, dude might be balling. He's not gonna give it to you. I give him that side. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Oh,
because it's the truth.
You need to, man, just stay positive. You need to because this is what they idolize. They idolize this what they think that I love, but that's not what I love. And it's crazy. I think about it that I love that shit. I actually love that lifestyle because the lifestyle is an addictive behavior pattern. And you know, some people are very addicted to it. You know, especially with this rap. This rap stuff is an illusion. A lot of us is out here grinding. A lot of us is out here grinding, and we taking our last money. We taking our last money to do what? But the video looks like we got 1 million, we got 2 million, we got 3 million. And people, that's another reason I came off of social media. Facebook revolves around perception. You never know what a person's really going through. That's why people call you and ask you for money all the time when they see. Soon as somebody see this podcast right here, oh, he's blowing up. He's you got something for me, or let me get a free podcast, bro. Well, fam, I didn't reach out to you, but and then it's gonna come. Like I know the type of like from me and you talking, I see the type of person that you are. So it's like you're a good-hearted person. Definitely. So then there's those people that you're going to be like, okay, man, listen. Yeah, but I'm going to work with you. But then it's going to get to a point to where you like, hey, man, I ain't got nothing for you. I'm saying you didn't have 50 events and you ain't shot it out the podcast once. Man, but you want me to give you something for free.
Facts.
Like, man.
Yeah, man, I done had it happen already. You know what I'm saying? Everything you speak on is nothing but fucking facts. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know, what books are you reading? Or better yet, better question, what books would you aid the younger generation to go ahead and pick up?
Not prepared for Dick Gregory, don't pick it up.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna say any Dick Gregory book, but you have to be, the mental has to be ready for it. Vyatsi, he's how to hold an intellectual conversation. Of course, 48 Laws of Power and stuff like that, but that's more like bully ball.